Oh, God. I was dreading it from the auditions. I was dreading that scene.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're exploring the most shocking times in history when actors in films and TV shows were forced or tricked into performing intimate scenes.
Hayek says she was inspired to share her story after seeing other women come forward. She thinks gender inequality in show business is partly to blame.
Hilarie Burton and Sophia Bush, One Tree Hill.
Are you busy after practice tomorrow?
Yeah. I have a date with you.
Hilarie Burton's Peyton and Sophia Bush's Brooke were best friends and romantic rivals on One Tree Hill, but the actors also had similar unpleasant experiences on set. In 2017, writers and cast members came forward about the harassment and assaults they sustained from the show's creator Mark Schwann. Burton spoke about his insistence on sexualizing her character, while Bush stated she had to battle an unnamed boss over regularly filming her in underwear.
Okay, wait. I'm sure your parents won't come home.
They could. But this isn't their jacuzzi.
Even away from the show, they were pushed into uncomfortable situations. Multiple women stated in 2022 that they were made to do a Maxim photo shoot in 2006, similarly to a storyline cover shoot from One Tree Hill. Reese Witherspoon, Fear. The 1996 thriller film Fear featured Reese Witherspoon as a teenager who falls for Mark Wahlberg's secretly sociopathic character. This production was early in their acting careers and should be remembered fondly by them. However, as Witherspoon detailed in 2023, it was really not. During one scene where her character gets intimate with Wahlberg's character on a roller coaster, the actor realized this wasn't explicit in the script. When it was explained to her, Witherspoon requested a body double for the close-ups. She even rejected the director James Foley's question if she'd do the scene. Regardless, she still had to do it with no stand-in. This experience spurred Witherspoon to become a leader in the industry to protect women.
She's developed series like The Morning Show from the ground up.
But it's one of those shows that really touches people because I think it's really speaking to the truth of what it is to be a woman in the workplace, in particular a woman in media.
Ben Stiller, Along Came Polly. With a star-studded cast, 2004's Along Came Polly was a smash hit at the box office. The rom-com's plot revolved around Ben Stiller's Reuben overcoming his stuffy ways with the aid of Jennifer Aniston's free-spirited Polly.
Are you okay? Because you're sweating pretty profusely.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I always react this way to spicy food.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love it.
By the end, the character arc was complete, with Stiller bearing his backside on film as the couple is on a beach. However, if Stiller had his way, that wouldn't have been him on screen. The actor mentioned during the film's release that he wasn't offered a body double, and that the moment would be cut if no one laughed. Whether the joke landed on set, he still didn't feel comfortable with the arrangement.
Let's do it.
Mary-Louise Parker, Weeds.
Are you going to jail?
No. I'm not going to jail.
Why not? Why aren't you going to jail?
I can't tell you.
You have to tell me.
I can't tell anyone.
It's not often that a TV actor will publicly criticize a show they're on while it's still on. In 2009, Mary-Louise Parker spoke to More magazine about playing Nancy on the super successful Weeds.
Nice mom ass.
She addressed her hatred of having to shoot a bathtub scene in season 4. She allegedly argued with the director over it, believing her nudity would be plastered all over the internet. Unfortunately, the award-winning actor was correct. In the end, Parker stated she was goaded into agreeing to remove her clothes, which she regrets. Producer Roberto Benabib defended the incident, saying, quote, "There was a nonchalance to the nudity that informed the scene."
There was this girl in a blue dress. She was so young. She had this bag with a butterfly on it. She kept looking at me.
Seydoux and Adèle Exarchopoulos. Blue is the warmest color.
Ça fait combien de temps que tu mens?
Je couche pas avec lui.
On s'est embrassé un soir bourré. Alors pourquoi tu pleures? Parce que je regrette.
In 2013, the film industry was abuzz over the French film Blue is the Warmest Color, with many believing it to be the best production of the year. Yet shortly before its public release, controversy emerged after stars Seydoux and Adèle Exarchopoulos detailed working with director Abdelatif Kechiche. They stated they'd never work with him again after he pushed them to extremes like hitting each other for real during an argument scene.
Tu dégages de cette baraque. Je ne veux plus jamais te voir. Je ne veux plus jamais te voir. Je ne veux plus te voir. Tu sors de ma vie.
They also accused Kechiche of manipulating them throughout production. Shooting one of the intimate scenes was a grueling 10-day process that reportedly left Exarchopoulos feeling ashamed. Seydoux called the experience gross and humiliating. Due to the backlash, Kechiche himself said the film shouldn't be released.
That took several days to film, right?
Yes.
Was that strange? I mean, was
Yeah,
there a
of
lesbian
course.
on set?
You know, yeah, of course it was strange, but you know, everything's strange. I mean, to play is strange. To play and you have a camera, there's something almost like surreal,
Absolutely.
you know?
Deborah Messing, A Walk in the Clouds.
Find the wine extraordinarily.
I prefer to dine at home, alone.
Getting your first film role with Keanu Reeves as your love interest sounds like a great start in the industry. However, for Deborah Messing, 1995's A Walk in the Clouds was not that. In 2017, she spoke about the experience of working with director Alfonso Arau. Not only did she allege that he belittled her appearance, but Messing also questioned him about a nude scene. She claimed that his response was, quote, "Your job is to get naked and to say the lines." Arau denied the allegations.
Of course I negotiated a raise.
Messing also added that the producers tricked her into signing a nudity waiver by claiming the film would be PG-13. But later on, undressed scenes were added and the movie received more mature ratings internationally.
And you wear your uniform, won't you?
My uniform.
To sell chocolates. Millions and millions of them. Won't you?
Yes.
Rosie Perez, Do the Right Thing.
You know, you think you're slick, Tina.
I know. How else was I gonna get you up here? I haven't seen you for a week.
Unfortunately, it's all too common for young women starting out in the industry to be pressured to expose more than they want to. As well as directing, writing, producing, and starring in 1989's Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee cast Perez as his character's love interest in her screen debut. In 2000, she spoke about being incredibly uncomfortable with a nude incident in that production, especially when thinking about her family's reaction.
This shit is cold.
Supposed to be cold, so ice cube.
Made for you shit.
Mina. Mina!
What?
Perez had a scene where Lee's character placed ice cubes on her chest, yet the shot doesn't show her face as she was crying during it. Despite that experience, Perez accepted Lee's apology, and they remain friends to this day.
Look, freeze, don't move, I'll be right back, okay?
Just
stay there.
Where you going?
I'll be right back.
What the hell you got me standing on the bed for? What the hell you going?
Benita Robledo, Dependence Day.
It's a love story.
This could be a love story. You're judging this before you even watched it.
After creating a career on YouTube with the channel I Hate Your Deck, Michael David Lynch tried his hand at directing 2016's Dependence Day. However, actor Benita Robledo was a victim of his massive deception. While it was largely improvised, Lynch suggested one scene should feature her nude.
You gotta rise to the occasion, Cam.
After Robledo mentioned her discomfort, Lynch offered the option of filming the scene twice, one undressed and one clothed. She would then get approval on which version was used. However, that didn't happen, and she was exposed on screen. Robledo claimed she spoke to Lynch afterwards, who screamed at her. The scandal caused sponsors to cut ties with his YouTube channel.
And so I popped the tape in, the VCR that they have, because I don't know who owns a VCR anymore, and they do, so I wanted to see what was on the tape, and I watched it for literally 2 seconds. Like, I watched it for literally a couple minutes.
Salma Hayek, Frida. With multiple Oscar awards, the 2002 biographical film Frida was a raging success. With Salma Hayek playing Frida Kahlo and producing, there were several adult moments. In 2017, she explained the shocking reason why that was the case.
I was ashamed that I didn't speak up. And then when so many women came out, this is a strange sensation. I felt like my pain was so small because there were so many that also had the same pain.
In a co-ed with the New York Times, Hayek detailed how now disgraced producer Harvey Weinstein kept propositioning her, only to be rejected each time. He then sought revenge. After placing many difficult conditions that Hayek overcame, Weinstein threatened to shut down production unless Hayek did a nude scene with another woman. Reluctantly, she agreed. While Weinstein disputed the allegations, he was later found guilty of a host of misconduct offenses, earning him a 16-year sentence, with more cases ongoing.
The Mexican-born actress details how the Hollywood producer gave her a hard time when making the 2002 film Frida, after she refused his repeated sexual advances.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Olivia Hussey and Leonard Whiting, Romeo and Juliet.
Good night. A sweet repose and rest come to thy heart, as that within my breast.
Not only a box office hit, 1968's Romeo and Juliet also collected multiple Oscar awards. The film helped launch the careers of Leonard Whiting and Olivia Hussey, who played the title roles from William Shakespeare's play. However, in 2023, reports emerged that the duo sued Paramount,
asking for more than $500 million in damages. Olivia Hussey and Leonard Whiting's story is one of two teenagers manipulated. They said they were originally reassured there would be no actual nudity and that they would wear flesh-coloured underwear, but that during filming, Zeffirelli had said that the film would fail without the nude scenes.
The actors stated that they experienced abuse and fraud related to the nude scenes, which they claimed they were tricked into by director Franco Zeffirelli. The actors were both teenagers during filming, making this very problematic and illegal. At the time the suit was issued, California had temporarily suspended the statute of limitations for abuse cases. However, the case was dismissed. A revised lawsuit was also thrown out in 2024.
Did you, there's one of the papers reported that you have a nude scene together after the marriage. Is that true?
Daily sketch today.
Hmm?
Yes.
That's true. Did that bother you at all?
Oh, God. I was dreading it from the auditions. I was dreading that scene.